Joe Biden was clowning on Trump today. I love when the old man brings out the jokes and goes right at Donald Trump. While Trump is sitting in a New York City courtroom, falling asleep, praying that a jury of his peers, by some miracle, finds him not guilty of crimes that he obviously committed and the whole world's about to find out about, Joe Biden has been hitting the campaign trail hard, too. He was down in Florida, of all places today, talking about reproductive rights, and he decided not to miss an opportunity to drop a bomb on Donald Trump. This is hilarious. Check this out.
Bragged how proud he was to get rid of Roe v. Wade over. He took credit for it. He said there has to be punishment for women exercising their reproductive freedom. His words, not mine. He described the Dobbs decision as a miracle. Maybe it's coming from that Bible he's trying to sell. Whoa.
Whoa.
I almost wanted to buy one just to see what the hell's in it.
Your guess is as good as mine, Joe Biden. I have no idea what's in that book or why it's being sold for $60. But what he's talking about is the latest grift from Donald Trump to sell these $60 Bibles. This comes after Trump's sneakers and Trump's stock, DJT, on the NASDAQ, that is plummeted, by the way, since it premiered not too long ago. I'm sure a lot of people have lost their investments and are quite unhappy. In fact, the Trump campaign is somehow trying to blame other people for this, with Devin Nunes going on TV saying he's going to file a complaint with the SEC. Look at this.
My career in Washington, doing some of the most complicated investigations that there's ever been in Washington, some of the biggest scandals that there were. And so if people are screwing with this stock, we're not playing games with them. We're going to find out, because, we know that with our retail shareholder base, we're not stupid here. We know that all the big banks in this country are not going to recommend our stock. They're not going to put it into their fund. So we're relying on retail investors to invest in the stock. That's okay. That's not a problem. But if the big banks and the trading companies don't actually have the shares to short, that's a big problem. So if they think they're going to screw with us and they think we're not going to figure it out, I got news for them. We're going to come after them.
Boy, there is no bottom to how low these clowns will go when it comes to this grifting. But Joe Biden is putting in that work. Look at him down in Florida. Most people would have written off Florida saying that's Trump country, but not Joe Biden. Remember, he lost by about 3.5% in 2020 in Florida. And I know some of you guys are going to be saying, come on, man, that is so red down in Florida. They had a red wave in the 2022 midterms. But hear me out. First of all, Florida is about to institute a 6-week abortion ban. And we know how hot abortion is right now. We've seen pro-choice people come out in droves in very red states like Kansas, in redder states like Ohio. And now Florida will have a ballot measure called Amendment Number 4 in November to provide a constitutional right up until fetal viability. So that is going to bring out a ton of people. And they have an unpopular Senator, Rick Scott, who's up for re-election. So I think there is a world in which Florida is in play, and Joe Biden could even come through and win Florida in 2024 in November. So don't sleep on it, and that's why Joe Biden is down there and talking about abortion. It's brilliant. And boy, nobody can clown on Donald Trump like our president, Joe Biden. Get ready for more of this. I love that he's not shying away from attacking Trump. Democrats for too long played this game where they're like, we're going to be the adults in the room. We're not going to get down in the mud. We're not going to go low. But not now. There is too much at stake to avoid going right at these clowns on the right. And Joe Biden is wonderful at it. So keep it up, Joe. We're rooting for you.